Here we go. Fun.
Oh, humans versus humans, even TV. Okay, well, let's see how this goes then. I wonder if he's going to spend the extra money on a babe or something like that. We shall see how he's built his team compared to ours. I think this might be one of the first matches we've had against another human team. I can't remember having one for a while. I've played against Brett's recently, but I don't feel like we've played against humans. Oh, so he's okay. So he's going to dump a bunch. He's going to dump a bunch. He's petty cash into an extra team training. That's fair enough. So he's got an extra reroll.
I hope your front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time, and nothing can come in the way of a head coach and his Blood Bowl.
Welcome back.
Let us see. Yeah, human on human violence.
Here we are in perfectly
Oh, at least you know what the good thing is. At least he has a.
for today's big match.
At least he has a very different colour to me. Because when you play against the same colour, has he got? Okay, so his team is completely different to mine. Well, not completely different. He's got 2 catches. I assume the rest of it's fairly similar. And he's got extra. He's got an extra sub. Okay. So he's got 2 catches and an extra sub. He has the same amount of line rerolls. So I'm assuming he's just got marginally less skill than marginally less in the way of skills than me. He has an Agi 4 lineman. Okay. Nothing. Yeah, I feel like he's just going to have less. He's got block mighty blow blitzer. See, and he's gone. Right, this guy with the double strength 4 catcher. That's actually amazing. That's really really cool. Double strength ups on the catcher. That's pretty nice. Agi on the thrower. Okay. So his team's a bit different to mine. He's definitely got less in the way of guard because his blitzers went mighty blow first, whereas mine went guard first. So we've got way more guard than him. He's got a second catcher. This one's got sure feet. Okay. So he's playing 2 catchers. And he's got some stat ups which we don't have. He's got double stat ups. I mean, this probably adds a bunch of TV, the double strength on the catcher. It makes the catcher amazing, but we will see. That's one thing our team hasn't actually rolled, like much in the way of in stat ups. Well, when I say much in the way of, I mean any. I don't think we have any stat increases yet. But he hasn't got block on his. No, he's got guard on his ogre, which we don't, but he hasn't got block. So yeah, I think this is going to come down to if we can get in positions where we can outguard him, we might be all right. If he has a good run with all his mighty blow blitzers, we may be in trouble. We will see how it goes. Okay. So we almost certainly want.
On balance, I prefer the passing game to running down the field. The one tactic is for the intellectual elite. The other is for simpletons.
I like running down the field.
Where's are we?
Whatever type I am.
Oh yeah, we're missing our guard lineman, one of our guard linemen. That hurts. That hurts us. Where is Mighty Blow guy? We would actually put a blitzer up against this blitzer. And that is a no block, so we will just put a standard block lineman. Have we got somewhere? Our block kick. We are receiving, so we're alright putting him there. Okay, and then I feel like we want to sort out what we're going to do over here, I suppose. Jump up, There we go. Right, we're going to go with this and see what happens.
The thing about Blood Bowl is how it brings everyone together in a common joy of death. You have orcs, dwarfs, men, and even beastmen sharing the delightful...
Oh, another reroll for him.
same stadium.
God, that is horrific for us.
Some shredding death.
Oh, that's really bad. We can't even reach now. Ugh. What's a kick? Well, even over here would have been not too bad. I guess we just... Right, we've got to do this quickly now. We got to get some guys over here before we do anything else. Has this guy got... Oh.
Tries to secure the ball.
I'm almost certainly going to blitz this guy and then come back here now. Because we have to protect the ball as best we can.
A loose ball is a dangerous ball.
Not much luck with the not much luck with the old blitzes. Okay, you can go. Can you get across the... Right, you can get across there, which is fine.
They'll need to scoop up that ball and quickly.
You're going to go over there.
I think it's
And, of course, you're going to roll a 1 because I misclicked on a go for it.
Ouch!
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's going to be one of them days, isn't it? It's going to be one of them days.
That's a dangerous place to be.
Oh, so unfortunate. Never mind. Right, well, the ogre boneheaded, which is always good. Is he going to burn a reroll on it?
He's standing there drooling.
Nope, he's not. Okay. Is he going to reroll that one though? Yes, I thought he would, because then he gets 2 dice on this guy. Oh God.
They're dead. And as someone who knows.
No, unfortunately, Mr. Lineman, you are gone. I am not going to reroll that. Well, this is going pretty bad would be the way I would describe it. Yeah, it's all gone completely pear-shaped. Failing the double 1 on the go for it was pretty harsh. But then the death, not to mention failing the double 1 on a go for it, and then getting knocked out. That was even worse. Oh, right. But we do have some options here. This guy... Is this guy a guard guy? Yes, he is. Okay. Like, we could surf a guy here, but it leaves us pretty exposed. So we're not gonna do that. Actually... You know what? I feel like we almost do that. One go for it and one dice against a guy who's got no... And then we can 2 dice in this way. I feel like that's almost worth it. Yeah, sod it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Things have gone pretty badly. All right, not ideal, but
That player went down like a sack of snortling unventured.
stun works. So this is a slightly riskier one. Have we got a guard guy? We do. So we almost certainly need 2 dice here.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Stay. Will we be able to get our ogre in here? I wonder. Yes, we will. Okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the strength 4 guy. Blooming hell. Oh, and he doesn't have guard. I keep forgetting he doesn't have guard. What am I doing? Right. Okay then. We're going to go... Almost certainly go... There.
That's it. Get in their face. The
Take 2
attacker
die this
has an
way.
assist. Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing.
We're going to... Run in now. Well, the catcher doesn't have block,
Now they must
so
grab it.
we'll take a 1 dice here.
Was about to get
That's
punched
fine.
above and below at the same time.
Stun helps, and then we'll just, I suppose. You know what? We're going to try to pick up because it doesn't really. If we fail it, we fail it. It's not the end of the world.
Scooping up the ball.
And we got it. Okay, so now we're pretty.
Impressive.
Not great, but we're okay. Better than we were a minute ago. Unfortunately, we're still 2 men down already. But not much we can do about that right now. So what we're going to do here, need to almost certainly want to go for that guard guy first. Oh, he boned it again. He's had pretty bad luck there. Go on, he burned a reroll on it.
I think he's moving. No.
It's unfortunate for him.
Unity is strength.
Yeah, so he's almost certainly going to get a block on the ball carrier, but we kind of knew that was going to happen. Just a nice dirty player guy.
Can the player force possession away from the ball holder?
Straight up pow with the 1 dice.
Take down the ball carrier before he can move it up the field.
The stun doesn't help as well, because now we're going to struggle to pick the ball up again, I feel like. But let's see what happens. Push on the ogre, okay. Which is not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so do we wanna take a 2 dice here, but it's just a case of where do we wanna push. Oh, I certainly wanna push that way, I feel like.
Now that's a real mess.
Um right, what to do now? I didn't even want to get the guard guy in, but he's got no block. Okay, we're going to take this 1 dice because we need to make room.
That's a strike made with technique and precision. It's not
Not quite how we wanted it to go. Still no good way in now. Okay, we're going to go this way.
Moved right next to a teammate.
stomping on the player's neck with those studded boots that high.
So yes.
Well, there's an injury, which helps. Dirty player doing his job. Ah, he got sent off, which is unfortunate.
One of the coaches ignored the referee's guilt.
Never mind.
I think the ref is actually going to be fair.
Again, this is not the safest now, but what can we do? But he got an injury. He got sent off, but he got an injury out of it, so could be worse. Not the greatest player to injure, but guy boneheaded again. God, this ogre's having an absolute mare.
And he's standing there drooling.
Oh, what a double skull. Good job he didn't re-roll the bonehead. Oh, quad skulls. So he had a run of really good dice at the beginning, but now it's just turned on him. And now I'm getting a giant stroke of luck here with that last few set of dice.
They're murderous little beasts.
Right, so That's an unfortunate set of dice. Oh, another push. Just a stun? Okay. Right. And then we... Let's do this.
One of the coach's skills is picking the best player for the job. You should always use the correct tool at your disposal.
Is this player a tool? Sure looks like a tool. That one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean One. But this time, no miracles.
58% foul. With my catcher on the strength 4 guy. Oh, I don't know. Seems a bit risky. I feel like we almost certainly want to... if that guy would have made his dodge... I feel like I'm going to reroll this. If this guy makes his dodge, then maybe we foul. KO. Okay, good. And then I think we're golden. Okay. I think hopefully we managed to go in 1-0. Things were looking pretty rough at the very start of this. Things were going pretty badly, but he's had a set of bad dice. His ogre's done nothing for like 3 turns, so that hasn't helped him. So we'll see. I think I'll dodge that because he's used his blitz. And he doesn't have frenzy or anything, so we're fine with that. And then it's just a case of, so he's got 1 guard. He's got 1 guard, and we've got 1, 2, 3 guards. So we should do pretty well out of this.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
Okay, so we almost certainly 2 dice here.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
This guy got blocked, yes he does, so 2 dice here.
Together.
Not ideal, but we can live with it.
With fists flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch.
I thought we were going to reroll that because even a push would be better there. That's better.
Last time that happened, it took 3 days to piece the body back together.
Stun helps.
on the edge of the field, within grasping range of the fans, and they're looking hungry.
Ogre on ogre violence. Stun. Stun is good. Who else do I want to tie up? He's tied up now. He can make it over there for assists. He's stunned. I feel like I almost certainly just want to tie this bloke up again. I don't really want to dodge because I don't want to give him a free run. So we're gonna leave it at that. See what happens. We've got to be a little bit careful now because we're out of rerolls. But yeah, we had a really good kickoff, and then and then I had some bad dice, and then he had a little run of real bad dice, which has helped me out no end. I feel like I'm going to be down a man though, unless our KO comes back. I think we're going to be down one man at least for the second half, which is unfortunate. Okay, so that's all them done. So again, unless he dodges away now, he doesn't get assists here or anything like that, or,
to come out on top.
which is fine. As long as we avoid injuries, that is. No, so he's going to try to dodge on the one dice. That's fine, fair enough. It makes sense to try and put some pressure on the ball, but alright, so he gets a push.
The fans are ravenous, and so am I. Just one more step.
And a push there, okay. Okay then, first things first, we almost certainly blitz this guy.
Unity is strength.
Less pressure on the ball. It's a good move.
Jeremiah Cool always... Oh, wait! Something's happening. Ah! Clever maneuver.
I feel like we almost certainly want to score now. This guy's got no block, so we're going to throw a punch here. So otherwise, he's got rerolls. He could probably try and dodge out somehow, and or free a guy up and blitz this guy off the pitch, which would be annoying. Unless we make it really awkward for him. So he can what? Probably 2 dice this guy, maybe. I mean, actually 4 dodges. Stand that guy up. No, he's got no guard. Has he got any guard around here? Oh, he's got guard here. But I don't know, I feel like we're going to score here if we can. Because I don't want to leave that guy open to get surfed, which would be a problem for us, because we really can't afford to lose any more players.
Must be extremely frustrating, don't you think? And it's gone!
Ah, we really wanted our KO back. So he got one back, we didn't get ours back, which is a problem. Now there's a good chance I mean, he can quite easily score on us in 3 turns, but
One player. That's a gap that can be filled.
Important thing, you gotta keep possession of the ball and not lose it.
okie dokie.
Strike back would be terrible.
We'll put jump up guy there. We're going to leave you back here for the moment. Oh no, you know what? We won't put jump up guy there. So we're going to go reasonably defensive here. We're going to go... Well, I say reasonably defensive. We don't have a lot of... We don't have a load of players to cover with, but I feel like that gives us a pretty good shot. And we have kick now, so that might help.
Anybody got any playing cards? I'm getting bored. Hey, who knows the rules for Nerdlings in the Closet?
So I guess we are kicking it all the way over here then. Or here might be good with the blitz. We'll see. He's definitely loading up the line, and he has got he has got 2 catches. One of them being oh no, it's this thrower. Oh, he did have 2 catches, but I think did we get a KO on the strength 4 one, and he didn't come back. Yes, we did. Right. So the strength 4 catches KO'd, which helps. And we shall see what happens. That's why.
What was your favourite moment as a Blood Bowl player?
Have I put my kick guy on the line like an idiot?
It has to be scoring my first touchdown,
Oh well.
Jim.
I could have sworn I had
I
a...
just ripped the head off this git who
Maybe he's injured.
slip in the changing rooms before the game. So just for fun, I shoved the ball down his throat.
Oh, that is a huge result.
The ref said it was classified as a catch, so I scored a touchdown.
Catcher goes and stands over there.
They have changed the rules the next day.
You go stand over there. You go do this.
The attacker has an assist.
Could have done with a knockdown, but we can live with it. Feel like I want to just make the going for it and hope for the best. There we go. Can you get... No, you can't get all the way over there, but you can get there. Go on, you make some going for it as well. We've got no re-rolls, but even if he falls over, what difference does it make? There we go. And you can go... Has he got both catchers here? Oh, he's got a straight and a lineman. Okay, you just go hang around here then. See what happens. Sweet! That's as good a kick-off as we could have hoped for. I do need to check. Is kick guy in? Yeah, kick guy's in. Oh no, it's tackle guy. Where's kick guy then? Is he... Where's the guy we just gave kick to? Oh, maybe he's missed next game then. Maybe that's the missed next game guy. I don't know. I could have sworn we had a guy we just gave kick to. Yeah, he's there. Why was he not the one kicking then? Oh, because I put him in the... Because I'm an idiot and I put him in the wide zone. Right. That's my fault. I need to remember that. If I want to use kick, I need to put him in the middle. As it turned out, it was amazing, but... I mean, there is a chance we just score next turn without even any...
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
We're almost certainly going to need to get a blitz on someone, but this guy's free, so... Ooh!
They're going to spend time on the bench.
Oh, loses Agi. Oh, you are certainly getting fired. I'm sorry, Maku. Sorry. You're almost certainly out of a job, good sir. With your broken legs. That works. So what's he going to do here? I mean, he can commit more men here. He hasn't used his blitz yet, which I'm almost certain he's going to use on this guy. If I can survive the blitz, I might be all right. God, this is just horrific. No long-term effect. No, you know what? Oh, I really feel like we're gonna have to start playing with 13. We're just getting too many injuries. Okay, so that's that. So that's everyone. But right, so now this guy. If this guy succeeds in his blitz. If not, we get a chance to score with 2 going for it. So he's got to roll 2 going for it, and we do have dodge, and he doesn't have block. So there's very few things he can just outright knock us down on and not suffer a turnover. Let's make him 1 dice first. Okay.
What are they slapping each other with? Dead fish? Put some force behind those punches.
Oh, on a skull, so he has to re-roll that. So there's his re-roll gone.
What are they slapping each other with? Dead fish? Put some force behind those punches.
Now, see, if he fails to go for it now, he's just put himself in a world of trouble.
All this focus on the ball.
Oh, so I push, okay.
Of the game. Give me more random violence. It's a solid tactic. If you kill the fool carrying
And now it just becomes a case of how do we extricate ourselves from this. I mean, we almost certainly take a 2 dice here, and then it's a case of clearing this guy out, really. We're going to have to make 1 dodge. Yeah, that's fine. I feel like we do this. Push is okay. So we do this. Push again is not ideal, but it's okay.
One less obstacle for the ball.
And then we just make a run for it, I suppose. See what happens. If we don't roll 1s, we're alright. There we go. Snuck in for a second.
That was quite the sprint.
So we've been getting injuries and people off the pitch, but we're 2-0 up. So
Is it too late for the
I feel
other side to counter?
after that great kickoff we had, I feel a little bit more confident about.
They hit harder.
See, we're 3 men down? Oh, 3 men down, which is really hard work.
You'll need some subs.
And he's probably only 1 down because he had a bench, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he's 1 down.
As soon as they
But we just have to try and hold on now. That's going to be the name of the game. We're going to have to try and hold on. Unfortunately, we're going to need to put some blitzers on the line because I want the kick guy to actually kick. And we confirm the setup. There we go, that's better. I'll stick this right down in the corner. Oh, we get perfect defence as well. Okay, nice. So we almost certainly want to...
You wearing
no, you know what? No, because we don't want to...
It's a scent. Very different from
We don't want to do anything too fruity and just give him a wide open gap to run down. I think we'd rather just leave it like this and then... Because there's always a chance he just picks it up and chucks it over here. I mean, that's where he's lined up his catcher, so... And his strength 4 catcher's still KO'd, which is good. Gives him less chance to score in the 2 turns. But we really do need to, A, not let him score in these 2 turns, and B, stop getting injured.
This player likes to be well assisted in the fight.
Or stun. That's okay. OCVD. Bonehead, guys. The one thing I will say for him, he's done pretty well on the injury and armour rolls, or at least he did early on, but he has had some pretty horrific rolls with the Ogre. I mean, that Ogre's boneheaded at least 4 turns out of the 8 in this first half. Oh, it's only his 7th turn. I'm sure he's boneheaded at least 4 times. That's pretty unfortunate. These Ogres having an absolute mare. Okay, so kick guy goes down. It's a shame Dirty Player guy got sent off as well. Dirty Player guy's had a good run of it though. Even in the last game that we lost, he had a couple of decent fouls. And this one he got sent off, but he injured a lineman, so could have been worse. So it's almost certain that this tackle blitzer is going to have to go and deal with the catcher. I mean, that's probably going to be our plan.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
This guy being on the floor here is actually a real nuisance for us. And the fact that they both got stunned as well really doesn't help. But what can you do?
Ah, good. He's got the ball. It's always embarrassing when they fumble that bit.
Yeah, so I assume he's going to pass. Is he going to pass now? I assume he kind of has to if he wants to score next turn. He has to kind of make an attempt to chuck it and try and make this guy safe. But if this guy moves down the pitch at all, then I'm going to get a blitz against him, which is the problem. I do not have any rerolls, but I do have tackles, so...
Such a long-distance throw is always risky, inaccurate, easy to intercept.
Okay, but he didn't do it quick enough. So that'd be a lot of dodges. So that's one dodge. That is one dodge with a dodge. So I'm going to do that first, just to be on the safe side. Then at least I get a tackle zone on him.
Put some pressure on the ball carrier.
And then we are going to do a similar thing with this guy. Just try and blitz him. I mean, we didn't need that for the assist, but if this failed, I wanted a guy on the ball at least.
Now this is going to get exciting. Down, but not out. There may be life in that Huey yet.
I suppose we mark this guy up then. Take a punch at the no block guy. We will do that. We got Mighty Blow. Nah, never mind. I was hoping we could nick an injury out of that, but not so lucky. Another injury. Oh.
Well, at least they're not dead. Yeah.
This next game, I feel like skip. I'm going to skip. I feel like the next injury, I feel like we're going to have to up, otherwise we're just not going to have enough players left to hold on for 8 turns, which is going to be a real problem.
They're attacking the ball carrier, Bob.
I know, Jim. I'm watching the same match as you. Oh, humans can be surprisingly tough, Jim. That catcher took quite a hit, but he's still ticking.
Oh, dear. Someone's getting fired in the morning.
Right, well, this is a bit rough, but I feel like we may be able to pull this out of the bag. We shall have to see.
I imagine
We are definitely
in
short of
their
players,
dreams, at least, they're
and
winning.
we are kicking off. Let's get a kick guy.
With one
Okay.
team having a 3-player advantage, I
we're
can't
just gonna have to
see
see what
how
happens
the
here then.
smaller squad will win.
Possession is the key to winning, which must drive the coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away.
Maybe I probably should have uploaded that last one. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not ideal, but. But maybe we need to start. Now that we're a little higher in the TVs, maybe we do need to start playing with a bigger bench. That's a reasonable enough kick, though. And his strength 4 catcher stayed off the pitch, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 7, he's got 10. We're 3 men down. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a rough one for us actually. You know, we did get a huge chunk of luck for our second score. We had a really good kick-off and a blitz, so we just run up, caught the ball, away we went. But these injuries are racking up. Now we're in just hold on for dear life mode, and we'll see what happens. I feel like we might be all right. I think we probably just have to try and nail his catches at every opportunity and hope for the best. But we shall see. He's only got one. This guy staying KO'd is just a huge bonus for us, because that is an amazing catcher, strength 4 catcher. But yeah, fingers crossed. We got to hold on. But hello, Hoplite 39. Welcome to the stream. Good of you to join me.
This is going to be decisive.
And nice of you to say hello. It's always nice when people say something in chat.
That's it. Force him back and then pow.
Do you play yourself, Blood Bowl? Or are you just watching it a bit? And if so, any particular race or a bit of everything? Yeah, he's been lucky with the injuries, but terribly unlucky with his ogre. To be fair, his ogre's had an absolute mare. His ogre's boneheaded all the time.
He's on him now, like a half.
So swings and roundabouts. He gets his 2 dice here. Like, unfortunately, we just need that ogre to not get injured or stunned or anything like that. We just need him to stay on his feet or just keep getting up and tying people up. If he doesn't, then we might be in trouble. Like, we need him to be a bit of a roadblock here in the middle.
A man made out of desperation. This time it worked.
That doesn't help. And we're running out of... I think, well, yeah, our only tackle blitz is over there, which is annoying. But oh well. I think it just comes down to he needs the odd bit of bad luck, so that we're not going to stop him scoring. We just need to stop him long enough that he can't score, then get the ball back off us, then score again. And burning his re-rolls always helps. We will take that.
This player, the attacker, smells weakness.
That actually works out fine for us.
The ball is in the player's hands.
Okay, so where's he going to go then? Is he actually going to try and pass it quick, or...? Oh, right, fair enough. Oh, he's going to try and foul the ogre. Damn it. If this works, then I'm in real trouble. I really need this guy to get sent off. Oh, right, okay, foul didn't work. I really needed the guy to get sent off. Bonehead again, maybe? Just for luck? Nah, never mind. It was not to be. Right, so I think the plan here is almost certainly to run a catcher as far down here as we can, just to be a little bit annoying, and then try and tie up this catcher. Not exactly easy to do with this many players. We'll do that last, because we're going to make going for it there. Okay, we'll do it this way. There we go, there's one down. We will follow that. You, sir, are going to stand up. You are going to... I assume we want to just punch him straight, I think. Just a straight knockdown would be good. Or would have been good.
He won't leave him alone anytime soon. Good call.
Well, that was unfortunate. Didn't manage to knock him down, which is a problem. No. You're right, Samford. What are you doing? Not really important so much as... Well, first game of the day, we lost. we had a pretty unfortunate time of it regarding. Oh my god, we've been doing this a lot. We've been rolling a lot of double ones, and they have really not helped us. This game's been pretty interesting actually. This guy's human team is a little different to mine. He's gone the mighty blow first on everyone route instead of guard. And it's worked out for him because he's just been crushing me injury wise. He's just been punching the crap out of me. But we went 1-0 up, and then we got an amazing kickoff where we kicked the ball here and got a blitz, and our catcher just running caught it. We blocked away and then just run down, made a couple of go for it. So 2-0 up, now we're just hanging on for dear life. That is the plan. We just got to hang on for dear life and hope for the best, really. Like it's getting more and more unlikely that we can stop him scoring, but we just need to make it take long enough. Like this is going to be 11, maybe turn 12 or 13, and then we get the ball. But I do need him to make some iffy rolls. That's probably the only way we get out of this intact.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a.
But yeah, that's been about it so far. It's been a weird day. We're not really had spectacular luck, but we've had a couple of shining moments of great luck. We had a dirty player that made a 17% foul on a Saurus or a Crocs or something, which almost gave us a shot, which almost gave us a chance in that game. But and this game we had that one great kickoff. And he, to be fair to him, he did have a set of really bad rolls which let us score. But the injuries he's causing are taking its toll now. We only had 12 players at the beginning. We only had a one-man bench, and it's causing us problems now. So I feel like we just hope for the best. I mean, we really need this guy to bonehead so we can just. Unfortunately, he's concentrating so much on these blocks. If one of these goes bad, then we do just get a 1-dice block on this guy. This catcher being stunned is so annoying for us. It's unbelievable. Like, that is just rolling a double one and then getting stunned. It's just so bad, because this guy would have made this so much more awkward for him. But, you know, it's Blood Bowl being Blood Bowl. But again, his ogre has been absolutely terrible for him all game. His ogre's done practically nothing.
I think he's moving. No, he's not.
His ogre has boneheaded so many times. He is worse than Clint. This ogre is way worse than Clint ever was. So he's going to try and foul the ogre again. Oh, and he got sent off. That's amazing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I made an absolute balls up with the kicker. I put my guy who has kick in the side zone so he couldn't use kick. And then I ended up with the best kick I've ever done anyway. So, yeah, it was just a bit of a weird, like, it was a stroke of absolute brilliant luck. I'll give it that. That worked out really well for us. Right. So I keep forgetting that this is jump up guy. So jump up guy is almost certainly going to punch the catcher. We just want to punch the catcher as much as we can. There we go. We will follow. And then the rest we will leave for now. You're almost certainly going to stand up. Oh, see, now we're bone. We've caught it. We've caught it. It's catching boneheads everywhere. But I feel like we almost certainly... He doesn't have block on his thrower, so I feel like we almost certainly just immediately take a 1-dice block with a reroll and see what happens. Like, there is no reason we would do anything other than that at this point, considering we are just trying to stall him. The injury would be even better. But a stun works. Do I want to... You know what? I do want to. Oh, he's made it. Now comes the cheeky part. We've still got rerolls, and we want to get away from the sideline. So I feel like, right, that was amazing. How far can you get? See, okay, right. What do we want to do now? He's got no blocks. So we want to take a 1 die because I want to get this guy over here. This is why I'm doing the 1 die there. I want to get. Unfortunately, it didn't work out too brilliantly. How far can you get? Can you go? You can go there and tie that guy up. Okay. I just want to make it as awkward as possible for him to get more people over here. I feel like that's worth it. If it fails, it fails, but I feel like that's worth it just to make him throw extra blocks over here. And then we'll see what happens. Either way, even if we don't score, the plan was to just stall him. And stall him we are. So, this is not, you know, even if this guy gets blocked and he has to pick up the ball again, it's alright. We can live with that. It's just a couple of extra turns he's wasted messing around. Oh, he's done, see what I'm, oh, he's done it again. Oh, if I was him, I would be so mad about this ogre. This ogre's just had an absolute nightmare. Where did I get this game? Oh, I got it off Steam. That's where I pretty much buy all my PC games.
The attacker has an assist.
But it's on Steam. I'm not sure. I think they would do over Christmas. They might be doing. It might have a little discount on it. But I personally got it on Steam. But I got it way back on release. I played the first one quite a bit, and I do enjoy Blood Bowl. So he's going to get his assists. He's going to get his assists, which is unfortunate. He gets his 2 dice block, but you know I do have dodge and block. So anything but an outright POW, I'm okay. That works. That works. I'm almost. I know it's risky next to the sideline, but I'm going to dodge. Because if he pushes me next to the sideline, like this,
There's no harm in making a block.
this is actually not spectacular for him. Because next turn, I can stand my catcher up, put him here, get a 2 dice, and then just run away again. So this wasn't. He probably would have been better off pushing me this way. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. I think we might be alright here. I think there is actually a chance we score next turn. As unlikely as that seemed when we lined up, there is actually a chance that we score next turn. We stand this guy up. We stand the ogre up. Get our assist over here. Oh, he's failed his dodge. He's failed his dodge, right. So for safety's sake, we're gonna. What do we want to do here? We definitely want to stand this guy up. We're gonna do that. For safety's sake, I'm gonna run a guy over here,
Players bouncing up faster than an inflated squig.
and I'm gonna put the other guy over here. So on the off chance he does pick the ball up, he can't just sling it. Right, and this is why this was a bit of a bad idea from him. He should, if he would have pushed me in this square, even if I block one of these guys, the other one's still there. The way he's done this, pushing me towards the sideline, I get a 2 dice blitz now, and I can just, even if I push him, I just run away. So
Wouldn't they be better dodging out of the way rather than blocking, Bob?
No, Jill.
we will stay,
Run first, run later.
and then we will. You know what? I don't feel like we want to make going for it. I feel like we just want to waste as much time as possible. Oh, is it 20 quid an Amazon? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think that's probably what, like 33% off or 30% off or something. I'm pretty sure it was around 30 quid when it first came out. This guy can reach me. We go for again, mind you. We have got rerolls, so we're going to make the going for it because for 2 reasons. One, if we make going for it, this guy can't reach, and 2, now he has to run round and block us from. So he has to block us from this way. So he can probably only get 1 dice against us now from this guy. That's it. So I almost feel like rather than making a block here, we might as well make a dodge here and do that. I feel like that is better for us than trying to block here. And there we go. Right, well this was a struggle. This game, this was a struggle. But we had a couple of big slices of good fortune. I would not deny that. The kick-off for the second touchdown was a big slice of good fortune. Him leaving his blitzer open here was kind of his fault. His ogre being absolutely rubbish was definitely good luck on our part. So yeah, it's turned out alright. It's one of them strangely horrible games that turned out alright. I thought it was going to go really badly.
I often think football might be better if we just got rid of the whole ball thing and got straight to the...
There's probably, I mean, if you the thing, there is something to be said for if you was interested in the game. I mean, I personally, I would buy this version because it's the newer version, and I do enjoy playing it. It looks a lot better. But there is something to be said for there's an older version of this, the Blood Bowl 1, which a lot of people still play. And it's basically, graphically it's nowhere near as good, but it's basically the same game except it's got way more teams in it. It's got a bunch of teams in it that this one doesn't have yet. So, you know, there's always a chance you might want to look into that first, but because it's probably a damn sight cheaper. It's probably, yeah. I mean, it is. It's turned out. I mean, this whole thing was extremely fortunate for him. Being able to, you know, I had to 1 dice blitz, which I made, then I made the pickup, then I made 2 go for it, then I survived the 2 dice block, and then, you know, we've made a couple more go for it. This is a bunch of dice rolls which has gone well for us. You know, this is lucky on our part to be able to score a third. But you got to take what you can get. Take what you can get. When you're having some decent luck, you might as well make the most of it on this game. So he is going to go for his 1 dice blitz. But he failed the dodge. So he burns his reroll. He fails the dodge again. Not ideal at all. And I'm almost... Oh, yeah, I don't really feel like there's anything I want to do here apart from score. I feel like I'm just going to take the score while I can. I don't feel there's any reason not to score. I feel like the likelihood of him being able to do anything from 3-0 down is slim. So we're just going to take the points and we're going to see if we can do something ridiculous again. See what happens. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So we're still down to 7, you know. Still down to 7. I'm surprised he hasn't... I am surprised he keeps loading up one side. Like, he keeps loading up one side, and I just kick it to the opposite corner because I have kick. So I'm kind of surprised he didn't spread them out more. He has got his other catcher back now, though, which helps. Yeah, so, I mean, to be fair, in this game... this is one of them times I would say I was having a little bit of a whinge at the beginning of the game because I felt like I was being a bit hard done by with the injuries and everything. But on reflection, I've had some pretty huge slices of luck. Like, I got his strength 4 catcher, got KO'd and was out for pretty much most of the game. His ogre's done soddle, and he had a couple of really bad. He had a really bad run of dice in the middle of the first half, which let me score my first one. So. Just goes to show, sometimes when you're, sometimes when you think you're having a rough game dice-wise and you think you're being hard done by, you know, it's not always, you know, sometimes it's fairly obvious that you're just getting screwed. But it's not always the case. Sometimes, you know, even I do it, you know. Even me, I whinge a bit. No. But yeah, no, it's not always the case. Sometimes you just don't notice till afterwards. Like, it helps because I'm 3-0 up. I can look back on it and think, oh, well, I had some good fortune to go 3-0 up. If I didn't score, then I'd probably be like, it was rubbish. I had rubbish dice. But yeah, no, it's gone all right.
You know, this reminds me of the time you got born and chained all the goblin technicians together to create a living mace.
Oh, is it me? Sorry. I apologise for that. I was spacing out, really. I was I thought he was setting up and not me. I should have just clicked. I don't think I'm going to change anything here. There is no real reason for me to. But yeah, if you you know, if you was interested in buying the game, I personally would opt for this version because I do enjoy this version, and they seem to be trying to make it better as they go along. But it just depends on what you're looking for. If you want to, you know, if you like it enough that you want to play like in a, there's quite a few organised leagues that play Blood Bowl. I myself am in one. You can find them easily enough on the internet. They all generally use the old version, just because the old version's got more teams. So it might be something that you would want to look into. But it's definitely a fun game. I enjoy it. I mean, there's lots of other people who enjoy it. I've scored another blitz. Lots of other people who enjoy it, obviously. Right. I feel like we almost certainly... Unfortunately, we're running out of blitzers to be able to do stuff with. But I feel like we almost certainly...
This pitch before, Jim. Oh, we lost, if I remember right. Lost the ball, at any rate. Couldn't find it under
so he's got strength 4, but he's got no block or anything. And we've got... See, unfortunately, we haven't got a tackle blitzer knocking around. We should have done... We should have swapped these over. Yeah, no, this version is definitely massively improved over the old one, graphics-wise. You know, the old one's pretty old now. It's knocking on. It just comes down to how cheap it would be, I think. It probably is a lot cheaper than this version. But as I say, I personally would have gone for this one. I like this version. I think it's got a lot going for it. I'm not going to follow there because I can't really. It would have been too awkward to dodge out this way into more tackle zones, so I'm going to leave that alone. And we're probably going to. Yes, yeah, it really does. Like you know, there are a lot of people out there who say, "Oh, graphics don't matter. It's all about the gameplay," and they stick with the old version because they think the old one's a better game. And I would not argue with them. Like, if that is your opinion, like, it is a perfectly valid opinion that I would rather play a game with worse graphics and more teams. But for me, like, I enjoy them both the same. I like the shiny graphics and I like the animations. Yeah, it is. It's very much XCOM-like, you know. It is. That would be the best game to compare it to because it's very much tactical, turn-based. There is a heavy dose of RNG involved. Sometimes you will just get screwed, you know, through no fault of your own. You do all your planning, you try and plan everything out well, and you get screwed. The only difference between it, like the main difference between this and XCOM, is that more often than not you're playing against other people rather than playing against the computer. So, but yeah, no, it's definitely fun, and it has the good thing about it is it has a fairly, I would say, Blood Bowl. This version of Blood Bowl, because it's very much like the game, the original board game, has a very solid community. Like, while it might not be the biggest game in the world that like millions of people, it's not like COD or anything like that, Call of Duty or anything like that in terms of number of people that play it. The people that do play it are probably going to stick with it for a long time, so you will pretty much always be able to get a game. Like, I don't think there's ever going to be a time where, you know, you won't be able to find anyone to play with. So, but yeah, if you're a fan of strategy games, especially turn-based ones, then it's definitely worth a look. Funnily enough, speaking of XCOM, that'll probably be the second XCOM when that comes out. I'll almost certainly be streaming that for a bit. I'm immensely looking forward to that. I do love the XCOM games. Even the I mean, I was a big fan of the old XCOM games. I loved them. So. Yep, and you can lose people. You name them, you take care of them, you watch them grow into greatness, and then just done. They're gone. That was always the greatest part. One of the greatest parts about XCOM is just having an amazing soldier just get taken out in cover by a sectoid from a mile away. You're just cursing the game. But yeah, no, I do. I really enjoyed the XCOM game, so I would definitely be playing the second one when it's released. I've only seen a couple of clips, a couple of little trailers, and it does look very good. So I will definitely be giving that a bash. The only thing I'm worried about now is we've actually done alright. Like, this has turned out to be a great result. The only thing we've got to worry about now is how many of our players are going to be missing for next game. I think at least a couple. We got... See, unfortunately, it doesn't... I don't think there's a way to... God, that... We lost a lineman. We lost a lineman. He's just... Sylvester Stallone's just outright dead. He just died straight up, unfortunately. Which is a pain, but, you know. Right. We're going to take this.
I know. That weedy fella.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
Well, I'm excited.
the stream in general, there will probably be a bunch of different games on it at some point. Because it's fairly new, this was the game I decided to stream first, and it's the game I'm probably going to stream. I'm going to try and stream a lot of Blood Bowl because I do like the game, but there is going to be a bunch of games on it. I also play. I did actually a stream yesterday or the day before for a game called Path of Exile, which is a bit like Diablo 3. But yeah, no, there will definitely be a bunch of games. Like XCOM, I'm definitely going to stream. Street Fighter 5 when it's released, I'm almost certainly going to stream because I'm a big Street Fighter fan. I do really enjoy that game. So yeah, I'm not quite sure of the actual, how often I'm going to do which one yet. But the plan is almost certainly to stream multiple games. Like it won't just be Blood Bowl all the time. So.
Gravity was too strong.
If the player is pushed,
So
he
yeah,
will finish in the public.
oh, it's a shame.
Fans are much more dangerous than players.
You know what? I'm going to reroll that. I want to push. There we go.
The fans seem very.
I mean, this guy probably gets surfed now, but yeah, off the top of my head, that's about it, really. I mean, I'm probably gonna for two reasons as well. I mean, there's two reasons why I'm probably gonna stream a lot of different games. Blood Bowl is I love the game and I love playing it and I enjoy streaming it. But it's very much a single player game. Like it's just me and the computer, me against whoever I'm playing, and it gives me a good chance to chat to stream, which is why I like streaming it. But it's very much me just playing on my own, and I do have some people that I play games with on a regular basis. Have done for a while, and occasionally it's good. I feel like I'm gonna stream occasionally just some games for fun that I can play with them and just stream it and see what happens. I don't really. There's going to be times when I want to play something different. Hence the Path of Exile stream the other day. I haven't really played Path of Exile. My friends have been playing a lot of it and keep trying to convince me to play it. So I said, all right, I'll fire it up and you can show me the first few levels, the beginning bits, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that as well. And I don't know, to be honest, it's one of these things as well. If anyone suggested a game that looked like something I might be interested in, I'd probably play it. I tend to play a bunch of different stuff, to be honest.
The more the merrier.
So yeah, we shall see how that goes.
They're gathering around that lone.
My highest scoring match.
Around the sandwich.
I think this is close. I think the highest one I've had personally is probably like a 3-1. I don't think I've ever scored more than 3. Oh no, I did have a guy actually. I did have a guy that crushed me 4-0 the other day, actually. A Bretonian player, a Bretonian coach. And he just gave me a right pasting. I mean, to be fair, it probably should have been 3-0. Like the last touchdown, I was kind of like, oh my god, just end it. Please stop hurting me. No more, not in the face. But yeah, no, he crushed me 4-0 the other day. But yeah, like 4-0, 3-1, like 4 touchdowns in a game is probably about as many as I've ever seen.
Here comes the handoff. The thrower's bread and butter.
Yeah, off the top of my head. I don't recall ever seeing anyone else play one that was higher than that. It's pretty. If there's more than 4 touchdowns in a game, like that's pretty good going. I mean, there's probably some elf coaches out there who have played like elf versus elf games that have just spent all game just running in 2-turn touchdowns or something. There's bound to be some out there, but But I don't play elves really, or I haven't played. I will probably will at some point. I will make an elf team just to try them out, see what they're like. Or not see what they're like. I mean, I kind of know what they're like, but you know, try and play them so that I could kind of get a better understanding of how to play with them, and then also get a better understanding of how to play against them. But it's never a bad idea to just coach. You know, at least have a little mess around with all the teams just to see how things go, really. Okay, we're not gonna bother China. We're gonna run away. Okay, we fell over. We don't want to re-roll that. But yeah, no, 4's about as much as I can recall me personally having in a game. I mean, it's technically it's possible to have way more, but yeah, not generally with the teams I play. It'd have to be a pretty special game for humans to just be racking up touchdowns. Like it would be pretty amazing. That's time. Yeah, I mean, there is distinct as far as other games go, there is the distinct possibility that later on this evening I actually play some Path of Exile for a little while, just for some fun. The plan for today was to get in, you know, a good solid 3-4 hours of Blood Bowl. We're definitely going to play another one after this, and then after that, maybe one more. We shall see how it goes. But I do try and get in at least, you know, if I'm going to stream Blood Bowl, I do try and get in at least 3 or 4 games because I feel like that's a good solid chunk. There's also the chance as well that maybe we're probably going to play one more with the humans, and then maybe afterwards I've got a brand new dwarf team that I haven't played with yet, so I might maybe play one game with the dwarfs and see what happens.
Them player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
Oh. Yeah, that's done. Okay.
Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in this game.
Okay, so he's going to score. Yeah, he's going to score on his next turn. Yes, okay, so he scores on his last turn. I'm really not. I suppose I might try and blitz something just to see if I can get a... There was a guy I had that was on... Oh, so he gets a level up, which is nice. I really should... Actually, to be honest, I should just, at every opportunity, just blitz with the Ogre, just because I really need a level up on him. Is there anyone who hasn't got block that's in range? I don't think so. Maybe this guy? Nah. Okay, so we just take our 2 dice. Nah, he boneheaded. We got one more turn. I think we'll skip. We'll save our reroll for the last turn. We'll just leave it at that for now. But yeah, we really would love to get a level up on the Ogre. Because I keep forgetting that I fired my old Ogre and that this one doesn't have guard. So it would help me if I could just get guard on him, and then I wouldn't mess up so much. But yeah, I feel like the plan as the stream goes on. There's because it is relatively new. I've only been at it about a week, and I've actually got some new. I'm going to be switching over to a different PC at some point in the near future. So I haven't really been messing around with it too much as of yet. But the plan going forward is definitely to stream a few different games here and there. Definitely. I mean, there'll definitely be a lot of Blood Bowl because I'll still be playing it for fun, and also playing a couple of leagues. One Blood Bowl 1 league, and one Blood Bowl, or one league, but they have a Blood Bowl 1 and a Blood Bowl 2 league. So I'm in both of those. So I'll definitely be playing Blood Bowl probably at least 2 nights a week. And the rest of the time will be a mix of, you know, more Blood Bowl for fun and then a couple of other bits. Battle March. Which one was Battle March? I don't know. Oh, was that the one? Was that like more like a real-time strategy one? It was a bit like where you could pick a champion as well, and it was more like a real-time strategy Total War type of game. I think Warhammer Battle March off the top of my head. I kind of vaguely remember that. I think, if I'm thinking of the right one. I do remember there being a Warhammer type game that was real-time strategy. You know, you had your big army and you went down and you had like a champion and he had some skills. Probably very similar to the new Warhammer Total War they're bringing out, actually. And again, I'm not the greatest fan of real-time strategies, not because I dislike them as games, just because, you know, I've got old man reactions. I'm not very good at them. The new Warhammer Total War game, I'll probably buy, just because, you know, everyone loves some Warhammer. More Warhammer, the better. So I'll almost certainly buy Total War Warhammer, just to have a, you know, even if I end up messing around on it a bit and seeing how it goes, I'll almost certainly pick that up at some point. Okay, so we get 1 turn to punch people, and we really want the ogre to injure someone and get his last 2 stuff. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think I'm almost certain I played that a while back. I'll have to look it up after I've done with the stream. I'm almost certain I did play it. But from what I remember, it seems very similar to the way. Stream a few times Warhammer time. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. I will almost certainly, as the stream goes on. The plan for me personally, the way I'm going to do my stream, is that if there's a game that I'm playing, I'm probably going to stream it. So, you know, when Total War comes out, I will probably stream it for a little. You know, how long I stream it for depends on how much I enjoy the game. Pretty much, you know, how much I enjoy it and what other games I'm playing at the time, how much I can actually squeeze into a week. But the plan is definitely to, you know, when I pick up new games, I'm almost certainly going to stream them at least a few times. As I said before, you know, Street Fighter 5, when that comes out, I'm almost certainly going to stream that. There's a couple of other XCOM 2, I'm almost certainly going to stream that. So yeah, it's not the stream. The general idea behind the stream is that I hope people like it. I hope people watch it. But the driving force behind it is I'm pretty much going to stream whatever games I'm playing at the time, and go from there. You know. And see how it works out. We got a guard. Okay, we got guard mighty blow guy here, so we're definitely going to want to punch.
Fantastic.
What was that, Jim?
What up?
I feel like we're definitely. Oh, he's got a guard guy there, which is unfortunate.
Trying to introduce a catchphrase.
I feel like we're.
Says it will help for future gigs.
Don't do it.
Fight. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Fight. Yeah. No, I do vaguely remember that. I do vaguely remember Warhammer Battle March. It was actually pretty fun. Again, my problem with real-time strategy games is not that I dislike them. I actually really enjoy playing them. I'm just not very good at them. Like when it comes to playing against other people, I generally do badly. I still have fun. I'm just not good. Like I had the last real-time strategy game I played for any length of time was probably Company of Heroes 2. But I had, you know, I was playing that 2v2 with a friend, and he was really good at it, so he kind of carried me to glory. So that was fun. But yeah, no, definitely. I'm probably going to end up playing, as time goes on, I'll probably end up playing a bunch of different games, and hopefully people who watch the stream enjoy it enough to kind of stick with me through the different games and see how we go. There'll obviously be some that people enjoy more than others, and if that turns out to be the case, then maybe we'll switch it around, stream some more often. But yeah, and as I said before, I definitely want to. There's definitely times, parts of the stream where I definitely want to be able to play multiplayer games so that I can actually play games with people who I know. Because again, that's a lot of the fun of playing games for me is, you know, streaming and talking to people in stream is fun in one way. But playing games with your mates who you've been playing games with for a long time, that's also fun for me, and I wouldn't want to, you know, completely never do that again. So, oh, that's unfortunate. Good job we saved our last reroll. Go on, sir. Oh well. An injury. Got a stun. Never mind. And I think that's it. I think we're gonna, let's say, good game. And we will end our turn now.
After that match, I need to change my undergarments.
I mean, as far as actually, yeah, thinking of that, as far as real-time strategy goes, real-time strategy and Warhammer, the Dawn of War games I really enjoyed. They were a lot of fun. I really enjoyed those games. Again, playing other people, I was pretty terrible at them. But as far as just playing them, they were not good. They were pretty fun for me. FPSs I do okay at. Like FPSs I'm okay, but not so much. Call of Duty not so much. Like things like Battlefield, I would quite happily play, because when I play Battlefield, I play with other people, and I can play medic. Like if there's a game where I can play medic, I just play medic, because I'm like, all right, as long as I stay out of trouble and chuck med packs around, I'll probably do. Like at least I'm helping. I'm helping. Yeah, have a med pack. So yeah, games like Battlefield, I actually really enjoyed Battlefield when it was out. I didn't end up buying the Star Wars one when it came out, just because I didn't really hear great things about it, and none of my friends picked it up. And as far as FPSs go, I generally only buy them if people I know buy them, because otherwise it's just no fun for me. I don't like playing them on my own. Right. Well, he actually got MVP. So he did get his his level up, and he gets guard. For anyone who didn't see the first time round, the way the ogres work, or the way I'm doing the ogres, is they get two level ups. They will get guard, and then on the next level up, if he doesn't roll a double and get block, I'm going to sell him and get a new one. That's just the way this is going to go. I'm not gonna bother keeping an ogre unless he has block. So, as far as the thrower goes, I'd like a double for Ooh, right. Now this is a bit of a pickle. I'm always tempted to. See, plus strength on any piece is good, but because it's a double, like I really feel like taking the opportunity maybe to get strong arm. Is well worth it. I really feel like taking the opportunity to get strong arm on the double is well worth it. Like, mate, if I built him, if I hadn't got, you know, if I'd built him as a runner, or if I was planning on building him as a runner just to hold on to the ball, then maybe. But I feel like, you know, we've already got accurate. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've already got accurate. So to get strong arm as well, that makes him an absolute monster with the ball. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to say strong. I feel like that would be fun. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't try and dissuade anyone from buying it. Like, I played the beta that they had, and I had some fun with it. It's just that when it comes down to it, like, I felt like it wasn't as fun for me as the Battlefield before it. And I also, because none of my friends bought it, I had no interest in playing it on my own. So, but I would never dissuade anyone from getting it. I'm sure you could have a lot of fun with it.
High destiny feed is crystal clear.
I'm very much of the opinion that there's no such thing as a. See this? Oh, sorry, this guy's got to be fired. There's no such thing as a truly, like, there are objectively bad games, but like, even bad games, if someone finds them fun, then who am I to tell them that, oh, it's a bad game, you shouldn't play it? Like, if you find something fun, just crack on, play away. Right. So we did, right, we're down 2 linemen. We got a lineman dead. Sylvester Stallone died. And we're probably going to replace the other lineman. So let's go with, seen as a. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm going to name these linemen after you. I've been naming every time I replace a player, I've just been naming them after people who I'm talking to at the time. So you are going to be linemen. I hope you survive. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I mean, it looks even when I played it, it looks amazing. Like it looks amazing to play. No problems, man. No problems. 13. Right. Again, we've got 13 players, but we have got a miss next game, which means we're going to end up with 12. I'm almost tempted to buy another lineman just to have 13 for the game.
Serve my drink to me, children.
I don't know.
Now have your arms sawn off with a rusty blade. I want it
Buying a
warm.
lineman and then firing him again afterwards. I think we will, actually. I think we will buy a lineman and then fire him afterwards. I'm not gonna name him.
It isn't. Then why
Actually,
should
I will
mine
name him.
be any different? Is this microphone on?
He's going to be Disposable Steve because he's almost certainly getting fired after the game. But yeah, that's good because then it means we can play with 13. Missing one of our tackle blitzers really hurts. It's very unfortunate for us, but you know, especially this one when he's so close to getting another level. Like we really want these two guys. We really just want them to level up so they can both get Mighty Blow. That would help. That would help a lot. But yeah, right, on we go.